not saying every protest is wrong, even though I think the protest that happened a couple days ago is the dumbest protest I've ever heard of in my life. Not only was that protest dumb, not only was that protest stupid, but the protest was also pointless. So I think this is the most anxious the country has ever been since the week after 9/11. Buying guns because they want to reenact Dylann Roof. We have people destroying headstones, but what we also have are people protesting dumb stuff. Let me tell you how annoying and frustrating it is for you guys to be protesting President's Day. You know what you did, you know what you accomplished. Every one of you guys who protested. First off, I did see online, I did see on Facebook, one of the 7 people arrested did have one of those peels on their face. Like, you know how you put like the mud on your face to peel? And then they decided to take pictures in gangsta poses. These were some of the people that were protesting Not My President's Day. So we had 50 people who wanted to go protest, 50 people who wanted to talk about why Donald Trump is not your president. Guess what? We already knew he wasn't your president. What are we talking about? We knew that you didn't like Trump. Why? You just did it 2 weeks ago for the Muslim ban. We know exactly what your thoughts are about Donald Trump. Why are you protesting everything? Really? We're going out on President's Day now to protest not our president, not our president. And another thing is too, you bunch of troublemakers. Yeah, you troublemakers. Why you dressed like ninjas? Why does my streets look like an episode of Assassin's Creed? Guys wearing bandanas and masks and all kinds of stuff. You're out there and you're protesting, right? This is the thing that got me the most. This is the biggest joke about your protest. Number one, if you guys wouldn't have protested, nobody would have realized that it was President's Day. My kids was like, oh, Daddy, guess what? We don't have no school on Monday. And I was like, yeah, I ain't got no school. What holiday is it? Is it Martin Luther King Day? Abraham Lincoln Day? What the holiday is it? Veterans Day? No Work Day? What is it? Christmas? Is it Christmas? Didn't know what holiday it was. But now you guys let us all know because you fools wanted to, not my president, not my president. Oh, wow, that's a news flash. Like, what was your end game? I still don't got an answer to that. Let me talk about protests before I talk about how stupid you guys look. So this is why, yes, people do need something to complain about. Applaud that. Let me tell you how dumb and how frustrating it is for that you guys protested, right? And if you answer this question intelligently, and you answer this question, and I will apologize. Let me ask this question. When you guys at Berkeley protested Milo Yiannopoulos, right? You didn't want him to come and speak. There was an end game. The reason why it was a success, because no matter how stupid you guys looked, Milo still canceled. He was not able to speak at Berkeley. So I get it. There was that woman who wanted to speak at a school, Secretary of Education, something like that, appointed by Donald Trump. She wanted to go to Washington, D.C. and speak at a school. The protesters blocked the door. She got in her car. She took off. I get it. That was the end result. You were successful. So there are some protests that are successful. So I'm not all anti-protest. But when you were sitting at the table and you're sitting with all your friends, all your college friends, from Gloucester, from Saugus, from every place but Worcester, because out of the 7 people that got arrested, only 2 of them were from Worcester. When you were sitting there and you were saying, we're about to protest, what was your end game? Like, what did you want to see accomplished? Did you think 50 of you guys blocking traffic on Chandler Street in Worcester was going to get Donald Trump impeached? Like, what did you want? What was the end game? What would have said, like, today, the protest is over, we're sitting in the room again, like, man, this was a success. How would you gauge that it's a success? What did you do to make it successful? Except get arrested. Except annoy people even more. And the biggest laugh out loud thing about the stupid, dumb protest was that Michael Gaffney, he came out and said, hey, this is a result of Joe Petty encouraging behavior like this. And you know what Joe Petty did? He sold you guys out. He did. Oh, Smoking Joe Petty, the man who forgets he lied when he lied that he forgot about. Oh, Smoking Joe, he said, you guys, what happened yesterday, the people who protested yesterday are deplorable. Now, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when he wanted you to come down and protest for him, it was all gravy. Well, it was all gravy until he called you guys stupid idiots and morons. But now, You guys say, okay, we're going to protest this now. Now, all of a sudden, you guys are deplorables. And you know what? You deserve every bit of criticism you get. Because you just said, I get it. I know what it is. You want to know what it is? Your protesting is self-serving. You're not doing it because you really want to see a change. You're doing it because you want to kick and you want to scream and you want to get that adrenaline rush of standing up against the man. Let's stand against the man. You want to get out there and you want to protest, block traffic, piss people off and say, yeah, we are warriors. We are political refugees. We are tough guys. That's what you did it for. You didn't do it because you wanted to see a change, because there was no change that you could have accomplished from what you did yesterday. Really? 50 people blocking traffic. I've never heard of a president say, oh, well, gee, I thought this presidency was going to be easy, but these 50 morons who blocked the traffic, that's just going to make me quit. I resign as president of the United States. Stupid hip